Did you know that over 42% of Americans over the age of 55 will develop dementia in their lifetime? This terrifying statistic means that nearly half of us could face the devastating effects of memory loss and cognitive decline. Most people fail to address cognitive decline because they don't understand how easy it is to slow or even reverse the process. But today, that changes. By the end of this video, you'll have 3 actionable tips to protect your brain and reverse the early signs of cognitive decline so you don't become a part of that 42%. Hi, I'm Dr. Garland Glenn, and I have spent over 40 years helping people just like you overcome cognitive decline and preserve their brain health. Over the years, I've worked with thousands of patients who struggled with memory loss, cognitive fog, and the fear of Alzheimer's. Today, I'm sharing the exact strategies that worked for them and for me. This video is for you if you've ever felt frustrated and worried about your brain health, or you've struggled to keep your memory sharp as you age. I get it. It's tough, but it's also 100% solvable. We're going to break this down into 3 simple, actionable steps so you can reclaim your memory and mental clarity without feeling overwhelmed by the common struggles of cognitive decline. And make sure you stick around for tip number 3. It's the most important one, and it ties everything else together. The real challenge with cognitive decline and memory loss is unaddressed nutrient deficiencies, inflammation, and sleep issues. It's more than just forgetting names or misplacing things. It's about chronic inflammation and poor brain function that can lead to far more serious conditions like Alzheimer's disease. If left unaddressed, memory loss can lead to complete mental impairment, make it impossible for you to live independently, continue your career, and even enjoy life with your loved ones. I know how it feels to feel like your brain is betraying you. The frustration of forgetting important things or feeling confused can be overwhelming. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to stay this way. You can reverse these signs of cognitive decline with the right steps. Let me tell you about someone who turned memory fog into sharp, clear thinking, and how you can too. I want to talk to you about Mark Miller. Mark Miller was a patient of mine, and he struggled with memory lapses, misplacing his keys, finding it hard to recall important details and recent events. So just like you, Mark couldn't seem to shake the feeling that something was wrong with his brain health, but he didn't know where to start. Mark felt stuck because traditional doctors couldn't find any obvious causes for his cognitive struggles. They kept saying, it's just age, you're fine. But he knew deep down it wasn't fine, and he was beginning to feel that his brain was slipping away. He couldn't focus at work, and his family, they were noticing changes as well. After applying the tips I'm about to share with you, Mark was able to regain mental clarity. He went from feeling foggy and forgetful to sharp, clear, and energetic in just 3 months. This shows that with the right strategies, you can achieve mental clarity and put cognitive decline behind you. So here's 3 tips to solve and address this problem. The first thing you want to do is to deal with nutritional deficiencies. The first step to solve memory loss might surprise you, and it's simpler than you think. Most people fail at improving brain function because they skip this crucial first step, and that is addressing their nutrient deficiencies. You want to start by optimizing your diet to include brain-boosting nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and magnesium. This works because these nutrients play a critical role in cognitive function. When you get the right nutrients, you start to notice increased energy, better memory recall, and sharp focus right away. For example, eating a diet rich in leafy greens, good quality fatty fish like salmon, nuts, and seeds can provide your brain with the essential nutrients that it needs to support energy production and decrease inflammation. Which brings us to tip 2. Reduce chronic inflammation. Struggling to get results with brain fog? This next tip is a game changer. You want to focus on reducing inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a key driver of cognitive decline, and it can make your brain feel sluggish and foggy. This helps you maintain mental clarity by addressing the underlying causes of brain fog, which is inflammation. Studies show that reducing inflammation through a clean, anti-inflammatory diet can in fact improve brain function. You want to avoid high carbohydrate foods like grains, especially wheat, and high sugar fruits. This strategy is highly effective in combating the silent inflammation that can impact memory loss and cognition. If you're serious about combating cognitive decline, you need to focus on an anti-inflammatory diet, rich in foods like berries, good quality fats and proteins, turmeric, and even green tea. Now, tip number 3. This is the one you don't want to miss. It's an important tip that ties everything else together. But before we dive in, I have something special for you. If you're serious about reversing memory loss and restoring cognitive function, I've created the Longevity Toolkit. It's a resource that is packed with easy-to-follow steps to optimize your brain health. And you can grab it now at thelongevitytoolkit.com and start improving your brain health today. All right, back to tip number 3. Optimize sleep and stress management. This final tip is the key to making everything else work. It's where the magic happens. Ready to finally solve memory loss for good? Here's the secret. Optimize your sleep and manage your stress. This is especially useful because lack of sleep and chronic stress can impair your brain function and memory. Stress hormones like cortisol can interfere with memory and cognitive clarity. For example, Mark, who we talked about before, made these simple changes by prioritizing quality sleep, cutting out caffeine after 2 p.m., and practicing deep breathing exercises. He felt more rested, his cognitive decline improved, and he started retaining much more information. I'll leave you with a quote. Benjamin Franklin said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." This quote reminds us that taking proactive steps now to improve your brain health today can prevent bigger problems down the line. With such a high risk of dementia affecting so many of us, you can't afford to wait until the symptoms show up. The good news, you can take control of your health right now. One of the first steps in identifying and addressing key factors like blood sugar regulation and hormonal imbalances, the 2 major drivers of cognitive decline. That's why I recommend getting the Cognitive Action Panel run today. This is a blood test that I have created that gives you the clarity you need to take action before it's too late. So let's do a little recap. Let's quickly review the 3 tips to solve memory loss and cognitive decline so that you can start seeing results today. To tackle cognitive decline, remember, first, you want to address nutritional deficiencies by eating nutrient-dense foods. Number 2, reduce chronic inflammation with an anti-inflammatory diet. And tip number 3, optimize sleep and stress management to support brain function. When you apply these tips, you'll start to regain mental clarity and leave cognitive decline and memory loss behind for good. Which tip are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And also, don't forget to check out the Longevity Toolkit. It's designed to help you optimize brain health and start reversing cognitive decline today. You can get it at thelongevitytoolkit.com. Thanks for watching. Keep taking action and moving towards better mental clarity and brain health. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.